I still remember the chill as soon as I stepped through the rusted gate of Ravenwood Asylum. They say over 80% of visitors leave with an eerie sense of being watched. In those first moments, every whispered gust of wind and every fleeting shadow suggested that something was stalking the corridors, a presence that defies explanation. I felt that cold hand of dread wrap around my heart, and I knew I was about to confront a darkness that many have only dared to imagine. Ever since I can remember, I've been drawn to the edges of horror, where history and terror collide. Ravenwood Asylum, once a place where a notorious serial killer reigned, stands abandoned, its scars etched in decaying walls and shattered windows. Tonight, I've made the journey here not merely to document legends, but to discover whether the haunting whispers of this place are nothing more than myth, or the agonizing remnants of a true nightmare, with every step taken under the oppressive weight of silence. The building seemed to tell its own sorrowful story. Ravenwood was not always cloaked in shadows. Back in the grim days of the 1970s, it served as both a detention centre and the hideout for a twisted killer. Newspaper clippings and faded police reports speak of unspeakable acts and inexplicable disappearances within these very walls. Locals whisper that the souls of the victims, along with the torment of the killer himself, never truly left. Wandering through corridors where history seems frozen in time, I found remnants of that tragic past. Weathered documents, haunting photographs, and even graffiti that hints at desperate pleas from souls long gone. Yet a nagging question persists. Are the sinister happenings at Ravenwood merely a concoction of overactive imaginations fueled by urban legends, or do the walls truly harbour a malevolent force? Over the years, countless testimonies have described disembodied whispers, sudden drops in temperature, and inexplicable apparitions that vanish as quickly as they appear. I set out on a mission to sift through these accounts, scrutinise the evidence, and discern whether the terror experienced here is rooted in reality, or is simply the echo of a community steeped in fear. With my equipment in hand and every sense heightened, I embarked on a quest that would soon blur the line between rational skepticism and the paranormal. Venturing deeper into the heart of the asylum, I began noticing details that defied logical explanation. In a narrow, dimly lit corridor, I recorded a series of bizarre anomalies, scratch marks etched into the peeling paint that couldn't have been made by human hands. Sudden cold drafts sent shivers down my spine, and faint sounds, the rustle of fabric, a distant muffled cry. During a brief moment of respite in the abandoned cell block, I discovered an old calendar with the killer's murder dates circled in red. One local historian I spoke with recalled that some claim if you linger near these cells at midnight, you can almost feel the despair of those lost souls. Every piece of evidence I gathered strengthened the possibility that Ravenwood wasn't merely haunted by memories. It was gripped by a force that sought to communicate its suffering. Then, in the very centre of the asylum, a cavernous hall that swallowed sound, the unimaginable happened. The temperature plummeted in an instant, and I distinctly heard a whisper that sent shockwaves through my very being. It called my name, soft and laden with sorrow, as if it had been waiting for me all along. In a heartbeat, a ghostly form materialized near a shattered window, its eyes, deep pools of grief that seemed to echo centuries of torment, met mine with such intensity that I couldn't tear my gaze away. For a moment, time slowed to a standstill. I reached out instinctively, and in that fleeting instant I felt an icy touch brush against my skin, a touch so cold and real that it froze every rational thought. Whether it was a tormented spirit or a tragic echo from the past, that encounter confirmed one undeniable truth. Ravenwood's darkness is alive. I left Ravenwood Asylum with my heart pounding, not just from fear, but from the weight of a haunting truth. The evidence I encountered, coupled with that unexplainable touch, has left me questioning everything I once knew about the paranormal. Is this a cursed monument built upon the agony of a serial killer's atrocities, or have our deepest fears simply etched myths into the fabric of this place? As I reflect on that night, I realize that Ravenwood continues to hold its secrets close, its agony, its mystery, forever imprinted on its crumbling walls. Now, I turn the question over to you. Do you believe that Ravenwood Asylum's haunted legacy is real, or is it all a grand illusion crafted by fear? Leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you're ready to delve even deeper into the mysteries hidden in our darkest corners, join me by subscribing for more journeys into the unknown. The truth, however chilling, awaits us all.